back again to my channel. I'm back with part 2 of Joseph Jenkins Roberts. All that he did for Liberia. This man was an important man. He did very well for Liberia. He brought lots and lots of good things. He established Liberia. That's why I'm talking about him. Okay, if you haven't watched the part 1, please go back to the part 1 before you can come to the part 2, so that you can have the connection of exactly what I'm talking about. But please, before you do that, subscribe. Okay, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. That's where you'll be notified anytime I upload new video. So let's get straight into our topic without wasting much of your time. Because I'm so excited to talk about this man. Okay, if I think when I studied about the things that he did for Liberia, I'm like, I gotta talk about this man. He was a very important man to Liberia. He did lots and lots of good things. I need to talk about him so that my viewers, and for those that don't know much about him, most of us we know that yes, he's the first president of Liberia, but we don't know the things that he have done. So that's why I'm talking about him. So let's get into our topic. Okay, during the term of this man, like I said, the first year when he was president, he was seeking recognition for Liberia to be recognized as an independent state. That which he did, countries follow and they recognize Liberia as an independent state. He did not sit there. He worked so hard. He expanded Liberia, and he also found the borders. He expanded Liberia, and he demarcated the borders, the land. He defined it. He fought it and said, this is Liberia. Liberia stop here. Liberia end here. He pushed it behind. Where it wasn't, he added up. He looked for space. He added space. He concluded. He formed the land. He bounded the land. He established the land, Liberia. And then he got the indigenous people to come to, he integrated them into Monrovia, which is the capital city. That is because some of those indigenous people, they were in the rural area, they were in the village, they were in the countryside. He took them from there. He said, "You come and live in the capital city. This is your country too." This is your country too. Come and live in this capital city. This is your country too. He brought them in the capital city, live in the capital Monrovia, and they live in the political community. He brought them. This man did a lot of things. He united the people. He did not just sit there and say, "Oh, these people are different from us. As we come, let us be separate from them. Let us do our things for them." No, he brought them together. He brought unity. That's why I would say he brought unity. He brought peace. He brought stability. He brought togetherness. Yes, so many things. I'm naming it. I'm also looking for words to qualify all that he did. During the time he was president, his vice president was Stephen Benson. And you know, when people run as president in the when you are president, you stay in power for certain years. You have a term that you have to stay in power for. After that, other person will come and take over, and there will be after your term there will be an election. And so after his term there was an election, and his vice president took over from him. And when the vice president took over for him, when he wasn't president again, he did not just sit there, guys. No, he served Liberia for 15 years while he wasn't president. He served as Army General for the Armed Forces of Liberia. I don't know if that time it was called Armed Forces of Liberia, but he served in the army as the Army General, and he also served as ambassador for Liberia in France and Great Britain. 1862, this Joseph Jenkins Roberts, he helped to form Liberia College. And this Liberia College now is the University of Liberia, okay? He helped the funded Liberia College. That is the University of Liberia that is on Capital Bypass. And in 1876, he became the first president of the University of Liberia. But one man, you alone, only you. He became the first president of the University of Liberia, my alma mater. Yes. During the time he was president of the University of Liberia, he traveled back to America where he came from. Since he left from there 1829, he traveled there. There, he tried to seek funds for the university that he established. He went to lobby for money to build up this school, to run this school, to make it a proper university. Excuse me, to make it a proper college, because during that time it was college, it was Liberia College, to make it a proper or standard college. So he traveled to America. He looked for support, he looked for funds, he looked for whatever he could gather to come and bring back to the school, Liberia College. At that time it was Liberia College, which is now University of Liberia. While he was doing all of those things, moving here and there, serving here and there, bam! In 1871, he was elected as president of Liberia again. That was his second term. And that time, he became now the seventh president of Liberia. They brought him back as president. Because you see, this man, for the first time he was president, after he turned over, he said that he was still working for Liberia. He was still doing wonderful, great things for Liberia. He was still building up Liberia. And so, for him to be voted back as president, he deserved it, okay, because he was the man for it, because he had Liberia in his heart. He was like, it was like he was born for Liberia, to build up Liberia. That's why I say, my opinion, because of all of these things that this man did for Liberia. Yeah. So after he took office in 1871, while in office, and then he started to fall ill, okay? He health start to deteriorate. Yeah. His health started to deteriorate. During that time, there was this other man they call Anthony Ghana. He was the vice president to him at that time. His second term, Anthony Ghana was his vice president. His first term, Stephen Benson was his vice president. So during that time, Anthony Ghana was his vice president. So he started to act as president while Joseph J.K. Roberts, was not well. He was ill. Anthony Ghana decided to act as an acting president. He died on February 24th, 1876 in Morovia at the age of 67. 67. But see this age. This man did a lot of things. Oh my God. He did a lot of things. Yeah. He died 1876, February 24th in Morovia. Yeah. This man, Joseph J.K. Roberts, he was not a rich man. But because he was a merchant, he was a trader. So he had something of his own. He was well-to-do. He was comfortable, yeah. And so his money, his entire estate, he left it to the Liberia education system. Yeah, he left it to the education system of Liberia. He gave it to them. I don't know if his face still on the money, but back then his face was on the Liberian thing that Lord knows. I don't know if I can remember if his face still on the money. Today is March 15th. We celebrate his birthday, and his birthday is holiday, national holiday in Liberia. His birthday was always celebrated in Liberia, March 15th, which was a national holiday till 1980. So you see, my beautiful people, that is why I decided to talk about this president. This president did a lot of things. He did a lot of things, and all of these things he did was for what? For Liberia. All of what he acquired in his life, he gave it to Liberia. He worked for Liberia, and then he turned around, he gave his property, his estate, everything to Liberia. You think he had family, he had brothers, but no, he gave everything to Liberia. Yes, this man was an important name. This man was one of the men that built Liberia. This man, I would say, was one of the main men that established. He was the man that established Liberia, that built Liberia, that did things for Liberia, that made Liberia to stand, to become one, to stand on its own. So, my beautiful people, this video, I have the part 1 and this is the part 2, okay? Go to the part 1. I will put the part 1 link in the description box so that you can follow through. Watch the part 1 before you come to the part 2 because it's a connection so that you can know much about this president, the first president of Liberia, who was he, and all the things that he did for Liberia. Thank you, my viewers, for viewing my channel. Thank you for staying with me today. I hope I make sense. I hope you learned something from what I've talked about today. So, guys, thank you. Till I see you in my next video. Stay safe. I love you guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Yo. Yeah. Let's party. Let's party. Bum, 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 bum. Let's party. Bum, bum. Let's party. Yo, I'm partying for J. Roberts. Let's party. Let's party. Bum, bum, bum.